Atlanta Public Schools Office of Communications and Public Engagement presents this broadcast presentation of the Atlanta Public Schools National Signing Day program.
Good morning. Good morning. On behalf of Dr. Maria Karstoffen, Superintendent of Atlanta Public Schools and members of the Board of Education, I would like to formally welcome you all to the 2015 APS Signing Day Extravaganza for Atlanta Public Schools. Parents, student athletes, coaches, athletic directors, you should be extremely proud of the accomplishments of everyone sitting in this room. Let's give those individuals a round of applause. I am Jasper Jewell, a proud APS graduate, Daniel McLaughlin Thayer High School class of 1990, and I stand before you today as the District Director of Athletics for Atlanta Public Schools. I'm excited to be here. We're here to celebrate this wonderful day for these prestigious scholar athletes. At this time, I would like to bring up Candace Mitchell, our Assistant Director of Athletics, to deliver the purpose.
Good morning, everyone. I am Candace Pritchett Mitchell. I am the Assistant Director of Athletics for Atlanta Public Schools. Welcome to this great day that we're having, celebrating the accomplishments of our student athletes. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Typically, on the first Wednesday of February, all across the nation, seniors are signing that national letter of intent to a college or university. That's the United States National College Athletic Association. So we are proud of these kids. And today in Atlanta Public Schools, we want to not only celebrate our football athletes, but we have some ladies in the audience as well who are signing some basketball. Well, they're not physically signing today, but we want to recognize those ladies for their accomplishments. Also, we wouldn't be here today if these students didn't do what they needed to do in the classroom. So let's give them a round of applause for that. It takes a village. I see lots of moms, dads, grandparents, sisters, brothers. You guys will also have an opportunity to come up when your child's name is called, so you can cherish these moments and photographs. Anyway, welcome to today's extravaganza. Let's get it started. I'll bring up Rendell Jackson, the other Assistant Director of Athletics.
Good morning. I am Rendell Jackson, the Assistant Athletic Director of Atlanta Public Schools, and now for the time we've all been waiting for, the opportunity to recognize our outstanding athletes. We will begin the recognition with Best Academy and Coach Joshua Moore.
Good morning. As you said, I'm Joshua Moore, head football coach at Best Academy. Last year was our first graduating class, and we had a kid sign. This year is our second, and I think this year is a little more special because of the relationship I was able to build with these guys. These two guys are two of the cornerstones of our program. They've been real solid for me, been dedicated to the program, and they've been real good student athletes and leaders on and off the field. We're going to start off with Deshaun Waller. Sit at the table. Deshaun, since his freshman year, he's been consistently one of the top players in the state. This year, he was the top player in the region that consisted of 3 All-Americans in our region, and he was still voted the top player in the region. Deshaun Waller, he's decided to continue his post-secondary education at Hudson Community College. He's accompanied by his mom, Patrice Waller. All right, next up, we have Tyler Gibson. Tyler Gibson, as I said before, is also one of the big cornerstones of our program. Very solid student athlete. He has several options to choose from, including Miles, Hampton, Johnson C. Smith, and Benedict. Those are his 4 finalists. He's accompanied by his mentor, Mr. Kelly. And right now, he'll make his decision and let you know where he'll be attending college next year. Thank you.
Again, congratulations to those young men. If you would, another round of applause as well, please. And just a couple of quick housekeeping things. Gentlemen, coaches, after we finish signing, once they sign, please have them return to their seats, as we have a large number of student athletes that we're going to have to get on stage along with their parents and additional family members. We will continue the program now with New Schools of Carver and Coach Darren Miles.
Good morning. I'm going to bring up our first athlete, Otis Greer, and ask his family members and guests to come up. Otis. Well, as they're walking up, Otis started out. He's a true Carver Panther, for sure. His mother graduated from Carver. His sisters graduated from Carver. He served as a ball boy while he was in middle school and turned into one of our better utility players. You can see by his size he's not very big, but he was our starting center the last 2 years, which meant that oftentimes he was undersized but never overmatched. He held down the offensive line for us for the last 2 years. This past season, we had the most valuable offensive player in the region that rushed for over 1,500 yards. Otis also served as a long snapper for us, which was one of the better ones. Not just punts, but also PATs. And he probably was the only center that we've had in our tenure there at Carver that we felt comfortable being in the shotgun from our -10. That's how good of a job he did for us. And he did, give him a hand, yeah. Learning from others such as Delando Crooks, which is now at University of Vanderbilt, you know, Otis took it upon himself to bring the young offensive line together. We have several young linemen that played last year. Matter of fact, it was 3 of them. Often met with them to make certain that they were understanding their scouting reports and were prepared for the upcoming game. At this moment, I'm going to have him announce where he's going to attend school.
I'm Artis Lee Greer, and I'll be continuing my 4 years at Huntington College in Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Next up, we're going to bring up Tinquarius Mender. Will his family come up? Tinquarius played linebacker for us this year, but his story probably more than anything is a testament to true will and resolve. He came to us last year as a junior, wanted to come out for football, but was academically ineligible, basically. And we sat down and came up with an academic plan for him to get onto the football field. And through his hard work and his diligence, he made that possible. So equally as important, he got on the field not only for the first time playing organized football since rec ball, he was able to earn a starting position and became one of our top linebackers, which earned him first team all-region as a linebacker. Let's give him a hand. He has continued to work hard in the classroom. This past semester, he's earned all A's. Give him another hand. Right. Right. Yeah. So at this time, I'm going to have him announce where he's going to attend school.
I'll be attending Georgia Prep Academy.
Okay, guys. Yeah. I'm going to try to stay in alphabetical order. I got Mr. Williams here. Bo. You come up? I don't know where. Come on up, put him on the spot. We have a young man who's not here today. He's with his name is Aaron Williams. I see his father is here. Aaron has already enrolled at the University of Nebraska. Let's give him a hand, yeah. Come on up, yeah. I'm only putting them on the spot, but I just wanted to acknowledge all the kids, and we're going in alphabetical order. Come on up. You can sign for your son. It's your day too. Come on up. Okay, but Aaron is already on campus at the University of Nebraska. He was a 4-year starter for us, played defensive back, been first team all-region ever since he stepped foot on campus. And arguably one of the toughest regions, you know, in Georgia. He's been first team all-region as a freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. In the last 2 years, he was first team all-state. So Aaron Williams. Our next young man coming up is Bryce Wilson. Going to ask his family to come up. Bryce also was a 4-year starter for us. As a matter of fact, his freshman year, he led the team in interceptions with 6. In his 3-year career, go to give him a hand, yeah. In his three-year career, he has over 15 interceptions. He's also a track athlete. He was one of our team captains along with Artis. For his 4 years, he's worked extremely hard and has never missed a day of workouts, never, in 4 years. Give him another hand, guys. He also epitomized what the program is all about in terms of being a student, athlete, exemplifying himself in a manner in which befitting of anyone that's deserving of playing, you know, football for any high school in Georgia. But he's just as great a person off the field as he is on the field, even throughout the recruiting process, always remained humble, worked hard, did extra work, never felt like, you know, he was satisfied with what was going on, always thriving and working to accomplish more. Even a better student in the classroom. He's well respected around the campus as well and amongst his peers. So at this moment, I'm going to let him announce where he's going to attend school.
My name is Bryce Wilson, and if my mom hasn't given away already, I will be attending Western Carolina University.
education.
And just so you guys know, both Mr. Wilson and Mr. Williams had a 4-year plan when they walked in. And that plan was, Coach, I do not want to pay for college. so it's good to see that it came through. Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you again, Coach, and good luck to you guys as well. We'll continue the program with Henry W. Grady High School and Coach Earthwin Moreland, followed by Coach Harlan Graham.
Good morning. I would first like to thank my principal, Mr. Guinan, my athletic director, Ms. Jelks. We both kind of came in at the same time amidst all of the chaos that was going on at Henry W. Grady. I'm an alumnus of Henry W. Grady, so this is very special to me, being my first signing day as a head coach. The first person that I'm going to bring up is Jamon Glass. Jamon was pretty much the heart and soul of our team. Whatever we needed him to do, he did it. I remember, it was a game. We had a young man that was kicked out of the game, couldn't play the next game. Jamon, we need you to play linebacker. Yes, sir, coach. At any time that we needed him to step up and play any position, if we had him to play offensive line, he would have done it. So at this present time, I'm going to let him announce where he'll be attending and taking his talents to next year.
My name is Jamon Glass, and I'll be going to Sanford University.
As he signs, by the way, he was all-region last year, first-team all-region cornerback. Thank you. This next young man is very special to me because I actually seen him grow from an infant. Growing up, played with his dad and his uncle, and I had always told him I would love to coach him. Well, I got that opportunity, and this young man is Amir Smith. At this time, I'll let Amir announce where he'll be attending school next year.
Hey, I'm Amir Smith. I will be attending Morehouse.
We're basically in an all DeKalb County region, and Amir was first team all region receiver. He would have been first team all region returner, but they only allow him to have one. And last but not least, not only will he be playing football, he will also be playing baseball. At this time, I'll turn it over to our head girls basketball coach, Harlan Graham.
Good morning. My name is Harlan Graham. I'm the head varsity girls basketball coach at Grady High School. I would like to take the opportunity first to introduce to you one of our star players, Miss Aaliyah Malouf. These are her parents, Malus. Just to give you a little background, Leah's averaging about 13 points a game, about 7 rebounds. She also is a great person in the classroom and outside the classroom, where she's maintaining a 3.8 grade point average. And I know her parents are proud of her, and they're blessed to have someone like this. I'm going to give her the opportunity to announce where she will be attending college.
My name is Aaliyah Malouf, and I'll be attending the University of North Greenville in South Carolina.
Thank you.
Thank you as well, Coach. Our next school will be Douglas High School with Coach Rodney Cofield.
Good morning. With great pleasure, I stand here and announce 2 young men that when I first inherited the program at Douglas High School, the word was that these 2 was not going to make it. And of course, I had to experience some of that by putting them off the team at least 2 or 3 times. But they kept fighting, they came back, and then they're about to make history. Come on, they deserve a round of applause. The first young man I'm going to ask to come up is Taquan Rucker and his guest, please. Taquan is accompanied by his mother. Taquan is what we consider an athlete, played quarterback, played receiver, played defensive back. He punt, he kicked. Whatever I told him to do, he did it. Taquan gonna make his announcement.
I will be attending Lane College in Tennessee.
Congratulations. Next young man, 3-year starter for us, all city, all state, first team all region, led the team in tackles, led the team in interception as a linebacker. I would like to ask Shadarius Jenkins and his family please come up. Shadarius will also make the announcement. That's Charlotte right there. What my name is.
My name is Shadarius Jenkins. I'll be assigned to Lane College as well in Tennessee.
That chance that you always ask for, Shadarius, just give me a chance because I want to get out. This is the opportunity right here. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Coach Cofield. We will continue our program with announcements by Maynard Jackson High School and Coach Eric Williams.
Good morning. My name is Eric Williams, and I'm the head football coach here at Maynard Jackson High School. where it is MJJ all day, every day. I would like to start off by taking the time and sharing with you some of our outstanding historical events that have been taking place here in our Maynard Jackson High School program. First, with the help of this young man here, Robert Walters, we have not had a losing season in the last 5 years. Robert is also the co-founder of the 28 Years Speech. For those of you all who may not know, the 28 Years Speech is that throughout the history of Southside High School / Maynard Jackson High School, before this past year, we have never made the playoffs in 28 years. Robert gave a speech to the team prior to us playing Washington High School for the play-in game that he would not leave off of that field. It has been 28 years, and he would not leave off that field without a victory. And he led us in victory, and we made the playoff for the first time in school history. We also, we do a big job as far as recognizing and representing Atlanta Public Schools. We also have a young man who's a junior right now. He has been nominated and elected to be two-time All-State starter at receiver. We have also had, for the last 5 or 6 years, at least 6 student athletes on the collegiate level all across the United States, from California over to South Carolina. This past year, we had a kid, the last time we actually hosted the event here, by the name of Lorenzo Malden IV. He was all ACC first team. He was elected to participate in the Senior Bowl this past year. At the end of the month, he will be participating in the NFL Combine, and we fully expect for Lorenzo to go no later than the 2nd or 3rd round. Robert Walters. The first time I laid eyes on Robert Walters, he was playing basketball at the little day camp center over in East Atlanta. And I was looking at this kid, you know, drop stepping, jumping all above the rim. I'm like, man, what grade is this kid in? He was only a 7th grader. He thought he was Charles Barkley, though. We had to convince Robert that, Robert, you're going to make your way, son, on that football field. Now, I love the way you can play above the rim and do all those things, but you're going to be a big boy. Robert bought into the program. He came here. He's been an outstanding student. Robert has a 3.5 GPA. He scored 19 on the ACT. And without further ado, I would like for Robert to share with you all where he will be participating in college football.
My name is Robert Walters, and I will be attending Presbyterian College in South Carolina. A little too small.
Thank you.
Okay, man.
As a graduate of Benjamin Elijah Mays High School, class of 1988, it gives me great pleasure to bring up Coach Corey Jarvis, followed by Natasha Harrigan, representing Mays High School.
Good morning. I was summoned to go first. My name is Natasha Harrigan. I am currently the athletic director at Mays High School, and I will be speaking on behalf of Shantae Frost. First, I would like to introduce Miss Kennedy Russian to the stage, and this is for girls basketball. I remember Kennedy at Young Middle School. When she walked through the door, I was a former basketball coach. I just started drooling. She's 6'6", has a 3.0 GPA, and has been a true blessing to Mays High School. Not only on the field, but off the field. She is she is what you would call a gentle giant. I'm now gonna, her mom is here with her, and I'm gonna allow her to tell where she will be playing basketball on the next level.
Hello, my name is Kennedy Russian. I'll be attending Louisiana Tech at Western Louisiana.
Thank you, Kennedy. Next is Harlan Wyatt. I'm going to ask her to come to the stage. Harlan Wyatt currently has a 3.3 GPA. She was the second attendant to Miss Mays High School this year. She has truly, both her and Kennedy, now seniors, have led their team. Harlan has averaged 16 points per game, several blocks and steals, and has definitely been an asset and has led this team to a 20-game winning streak, #1 in the region this year. And they are moving on, and we are expecting big things out of these young ladies this year. I will now allow Ms. Harlan Wyatt to tell us where she will be playing basketball next year.
Hi, my name is Harlan Wyatt, and I will be attending Tulane University in New Orleans.
Thank you, Harlan. I will now turn the microphone over to the best coach, Coach Corey Jarvis.
Well, I wanted our girls to go first because right now they're showing our boys how you're supposed to do it. They're ranked #2 in the state, and I go to the games and I get a chance to watch them, and they're amazing, to be honest. So I wanted them to go first to get their accolades. And then the next thing is, as you see, at Mays High School this year, we were fortunate to have a great senior class. Missing one that was supposed to sign today, and he, well, we're actually waiting on the letter of intent to send it to the wrong house, so he didn't want to sign today, so we're going to probably sign him tomorrow. But we do have 3 other young men. We're fortunate, like Coach Miles and Mr. Williams with Aaron. We had 3 young men who already gone off to college. Natrez Patrick, and I know we talked with his parents, and I think they were not coming today because our banquet is this Sunday, so they're going to be recognized at our banquet. But Natrez Patrick is already attending the University of Georgia. Natrez was 2-time All-State defensive end. He was also 3-time All-Region. He played in the U.S. Army All-American game, and he also was the Defensive Player of the Year in 5A for the AJC and for the Georgia Sports Preps Writers Poll. So if y'all would give him a round of applause again. Next, we had Dallas Warmack. Dallas Warmack has already enrolled at the University of Alabama. Dallas was a 3-time All-Region player. He was also 2-time All-State for the Georgia Sports Preps Writer and also for the AJC. And Dallas also played in the U.S. Army All-American game as well. The third young man that's already attending school is Khalil Brooks. And Khalil Brooks is attending right now Middle Tennessee University up in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Khalil was first-team All-Region for 2 years in a row, and he was also first-team All-State for the Georgia Sports Prep Writer. And those are the 3 young men, like I said, that's not with us today. All right, I'm kind of going out of order, so forgive me. I try to go as best I can in alphabetical order. We got a lot, like I say, I'm going through notes because we have so many young men that's signing, and I'm trying to make sure that I have every note that I wanted to say about these young men, so bear with me. The first young man that I'm going to bring up, though, is Asanir Adahal, wherever Nini is and his family. If y'all would, come on down. Oh, you didn't come up? Asanir Adahal was our starting quarterback this year. Asanir came to us from Creekside High School. He transferred over. I remember meeting his dad, and his dad, like, we're moving in a house over near y'all, and I hope it's in y'all district. And I remember when I said, I hope it is too. And he came in this year, and he led us to state runner-up. Threw for over 1,900 yards, threw for 23 touchdowns. Actually missed 3 ball games this year due to injuries, and still threw for that. And like I tell everybody, between him and Julius Whitehead in the Jones County game, I don't know which one I wanted to kiss the most, to be honest, because they saved us. And like I said, he did an outstanding job. He's right now going to sign with a junior college, and I'll let Asanir and his dad announce that.
My name is Asanir Adahal, and I will be attending Reedley Junior College in California.
All right, next I'm gonna bring up the biggest kicker in the country. I was just playing. Just playing. But he actually is a good kicker. But I'm bringing up Keenan Anderson. Keenan Anderson and his family would come up. Now, as Keenan comes up, Keenan came to us as a upcoming junior. Yeah, that's an upcoming junior. He was born and raised in Atlanta, played at Ben Hill, and he came to us, and I remember his buddy, Mike Worthing, come to me and said, Coach, we got a kid coming from Tennessee who used to play with us at Ben Hill, who's getting ready to transfer back or come back home. And when I said, okay, sometimes you kind of, as a coach, you hear that all the time. You're just like, okay, go ahead. But then this big dude walks in my office, and I'm like, can I get around you? He's taking up my full door, and I'm like, you are a huge human being. And the thing was, it was his first day with us, and he had, got his physical and all that good stuff. And then we went down to FCA camp, and he could move. And it was like amazing to me that he was that big and could move. But he did an outstanding job for us, this year and last year. He was actually first team all-region this year as an offensive lineman. He's going to be a great asset to the schools that he's decided attending. With Keenan, we thought that some things bigger were going to come in. We talked about some things that he needed to do to get that to happen, and he did it for the most part, but it didn't pan out the way that we thought it was supposed to happen. But we all know who in control and who have those plans for us. And I think he's going to the right place for him, and I think he's going to go down and do an outstanding job as a student athlete. And like I said, I will let him announce where he will be attending.
I'm Keenan Anderson, and I would like to take my talents to Tallahassee. I'm attending Florida A&M.
Thank you, y'all. All right, the next young man will be Tyshawn Brown. And as Tyshawn and his folks make their way up, with Tyshawn, we are talking about a kid who was a 3-year starter here at Mays High School. Did you give him his paperwork, Malay? He needs the paperwork. He's a 3-year starter at Mays High School at wide receiver. He's also a 2-time all-region participant at wide receiver for us. Tyshawn also was
selected last year as a first-team All-State as the Georgia Sports Prep Writer poll. Tyshawn had numerous scholarship offers, Division I. Tyshawn now will announce the school that he's going to be attending.
I'm Tyshawn Brown, and I'm going to be attending Georgia Military.
I know you had one up there too. All right. Now, as Tyshawn and his family leave, next young man I'm going to bring up is DeParis Carter. DeParis was a 2-year starter for us at Mays High School. This year he was selected as honorable mention All-State for the Georgia Sport Prep Writer. Like I've told several folks, DeParis probably was our MVP in the playoffs along with Asania and a couple other guys, but I felt like he made a lot of strides during this season academically and as well on the football field. He's a young man that we know right now that's going to do an outstanding job at the college that he's about to announce that he's going to attend. Go ahead, DeParis.
My name is DeParis Carter, and I will be attending Fort Scott Community College.
All right, congratulations, DeParis. All right, the next young man and that's about to come up is Malik Mackey. As Malik and his family comes up, Malik, as you can see, is another big old lineman that we had, 6'7", 320 pound offensive lineman who had a couple of offers, you know, with a couple of Division I and 1AA schools. The biggest offer that he had was at Middle Tennessee. Some things happened with the Middle Tennessee offer, so we ended up moving on and tried to get to some other things. And where he has decided to take his talents to will be announced now. Go ahead, Malik.
My name is Malik Mackey, and I'll be attending Hampton University.
All right, the next young man that I bring up is Charlie Patrick. And as Charlie and his family comes up, I know right now I'm about as confused as probably he was last night because I have no clue where he's signing, to be honest, y'all. Most of these kids, we've kind of had them, you know, committed probably the past week or maybe past 2 weeks. This young man had the blessing to have numerous scholarship offers from Division I to 1AA schools. Charlie was actually first team all-region this year on offense and defense at running back and at strong safety. He had over 82 tackles and 2 interceptions. He had 8 rushing touchdowns this year for us. You know, I tell everybody, you know, if everybody played like Charlie Patrick, you know, I don't think any of us have to worry about coaching football because he plays with the passion that you want your football players to have. And I know wherever he decides and wherever he's announcing right now where he's going, they're going to get a great student athlete because he has, what, a 3.1 GPA and scored 24 on the ACT. So I'll let Charlie announce his intentions where he's going.
My name is Charlie Patrick, and I'll be going to Georgia State University.
right, congratulations, Charlie. Y'all. Next young man, we actually got this deal done last night, to be honest. The next young man will be Shaheem Rutherford. And we've already kind of done this. We got auntie, right? My grandmother? Okay, there you go. Come on. All right, Shaheem, grandma and grandfather coming up too? Okay, yeah, come on up. All right, Shaheem and grandmother and grandfather come up. Shaheem is a 2-year starter for us at linebacker. As you can see, he's not the biggest linebacker, but he plays extremely fast for us. This year, he had over 100 tackles for us, leading the team in tackles. He was actually selected as first team all-region at linebacker. Shaheem was committed, well, actually had a scholarship offer to Alabama State, and football, the coaches at Alabama State were let go, and we had to kind of scramble to find some more offers for him. We had several Division II schools who were interested in him, and right now he's going to announce his commitment.
My name is Shaheem Rutherford, and I will be attending Catawba University in North Carolina.
All right, next young man will be Mason Sims. All right, Mason comes up with his family. Mason, as you can see, also plays offensive line for us. Mason this year was first team all-region. He was actually second team all-region as a junior. Mason had several 1AA offers, and right now we're going to let Mason announce where he will be attending school.
My name is Mason Sims, and I'll be going to Southern University in Louisiana.
All right, congratulations, Mason. Next young man will be Kesley Tyler. And that's Kesley and his parents come up. Kesley was actually injured last year as a junior towards ACL in the fourth ball game of the year on the first play of the second half. Kesley, at that time, he had 62 carries on the year for 398 yards and 11 touchdowns. So he was on his way to probably being an all-state running back and probably being one of the best backs in this area. This year we tried to bring Kesley back probably too soon, to be honest, and as a coach sometimes you make dumb decisions, and I think that's a decision that I made. And we actually sat down and talked with him and kind of moved on, and we just said we would progress him in slowly, and we ended up bringing him back by game 4 or 5 this year. As Kesley came back, he became one of our better backs. And we know right now that he was offered early by Eastern Kentucky and had, Georgia Tech and numerous other Division I schools who were interested in him. But right now, I'll let Kesley say where he's going to school.
Well, after a long and stressful process, I have decided to take my talents up north to Dover, Delaware, where I will be attending the University of Delaware State.
Yes, it was a stressful period, Kesley. I can agree with you on that one. Skipped you. I skipped you. Okay.
Good job.
And like I told y'all, we got a lot signing, so I knew I was going to forget somebody and go out of order. Next young man I'll bring up, though, is Ramardis Bell. As you can tell, he should have been up there first. All right, so as Ramardis comes up with his family, Ramardis played running back for us. Ramardis was first team All-Region this year. Had an outstanding year for us, rushed for over 800 yards, and had 6 touchdowns as well. Ramardis had several Division II schools who actually came in and offered him early, and then he took a visit to one of my former arch enemies down to that little place down there on the coast, and he decided that's where he was going to take his talents to. So, Ramardis, if you would, announce the school that you attend.
My name is Ramardis Bell. I'll be going to Savannah State University. You special.
Congratulations, Ramardis. All right, make sure I'm not forgetting about it. All right, the last young man that I'm bringing up is Michael Worthing. They asked me could they do this, so please forgive me, and I said yes, forgive me, Jasper, because one thing that we try to preach at Mays High School, that we're a family, and this was I guess the next to last guy that we got a offer for on last week. Mike tore his labrum muscle in his rotator cuff last year as a junior, and we didn't do surgery for him, and he went through the year and still had a great year. He ended up being second team All-Region for us at center. Couldn't, with the pain that he had in that muscle and in his rotator cuff, he actually didn't play like the last 2 games, maybe about 5 or 6 plays because of the injury. So I know that he didn't finish his high school career like he wanted to because of the injury. He had surgery about 3 weeks ago. About a month ago, and he's ready to go. I know he's going to be playing lacrosse in the spring, and right now he's gotten a scholarship offer that I know that's a good one for him because he's going to go and have an outstanding student-athlete career at this institution. All right, go ahead, Mike, announce where you're going.
First of all, I would like to thank God for this opportunity because without him, I wouldn't be here today. I want to say thank you to my mom and my family who really couldn't be here because they had to work. Without them, I wouldn't be the person that I am today and the man I'm going to be. And for the next 4 years, I'll be taking my talents to Clark Atlanta University.
All right, congratulations, Mike, and congratulations to all y'all.
Again, thank you, Coach Jarvis, and I'd like to say again, congratulations to that group of guys because they brought some of the best excitement to Atlanta Public Schools, that we had in a long time with that state playoff run. So again, thank you guys and congratulations to you as well. Next, we will have KIPP Atlanta Collegiate with Coach Lester Caldwell.
Good morning. I'd like to first say congratulations to Coach Jarvis on a great season. Being a Mays alum myself, class of '85, you guys did a great job of bringing the alumni back together and getting us all in one place and having us celebrate. And I just take my hats off to you and all the great things that you guys have going on and you're continuing at Mays High School. Next, I would like to thank all of the parents that took time out today out of your busy schedules to support your kids. Thank you for allowing us to touch their lives, to shape and mold them as much as possible. I know sometimes it's a back and forth thing. You know, we get into it. That's how it is. It's the nature of the game. But we really do appreciate your efforts and your love for your child. Today, I have first Brandon Varner. This is our first senior class at KIPP Atlanta Collegiate. I had an opportunity through Coach Cofield to get this opportunity to coach Brandon for 4 years. And Brandon was, just like many of you, came just an average sized kid. And I was like, you know, he may have been 5'9", 5'10", and I was like, well, I guess he has his mother's height. We figure out fullback or something like that. Then I saw his father, and I was like, okay, I just have to wait. If I wait, he'll grow. And he did grow. Very supportive parents. Brandon is the most mannerable child that I've ever been around in the coaching game. I've been coaching 25 years. And that's a true testament of his parents, which harks back to what I was saying about parenting. Brandon is first team all-region. He led the team in tackles, led the team in sacks, and he led the team in tackles for loss. He played all along the defensive line, ends, tackle, and the last game he played outside linebacker on both sides. Right now I'm going to allow Brandon to tell you his choice.
My name is Brandon Varner, and I'll be providing my athleticism to Grambling State University.
Next athlete is Mr. Quentin Spear, represented by his grandmother. Quentin actually came to me the other day. He said, Coach, you remember when I was a little short, pudgy kid, 9th grade? And I was like, not really. I didn't really remember, because he didn't do anything in 9th grade that stood out. But then as time kept going by, and I don't know, maybe something in the water, I looked when we were getting out of the car, and I was like, am I shrinking in my old age? Or is, you know, he looked like a giant around me. And he's topping out at like 6'5" now and is playing basketball. And he's done such a great job to increase his skills, to hold it down in the classroom more than anything else. You're talking about a kid with a 3.8 GPA. He 28 on the ACT, and he's really been knocking it down in the classroom. He plays outside linebacker, plays safety. He even caught 2 touchdowns at tight end, which is not his natural position. And right now, I'm going to allow Quentin to tell you his choice.
My name is Quentin Spear, and I'll be attending Stetson University in Deland, Florida.
Thank you.
Good luck to you gentlemen as well. Our next school will be DM Thurl with Coach Dominic Callaway.
Good morning. We have one signing this morning, Detavius Patterson. Detavius is a long, athletic pass rusher who finished the season with 18 sacks, as well as a first-team all-region selection. He was recruited by several small schools, but he wants a chance to play Division I football, and he made a decision based on that. He wants to choose a school where he can go develop physically as well as mentally, and hopefully go through this process 2 years from now. I'll let Detavius announce his decision.
My name is Detavius Patterson. I will be attending Highland Community College in Kansas.
You got to sign more than one. No, you got to sign more than one.
At this time, we will have our final school, which is South Atlanta High School, and Coach Kevin Hill.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Coach Kevin Hill, head coach at South Atlanta High School. This year, this will be my first signing class, so I'm kind of proud of these guys, these young men, for coming through and deciding to pursue their football careers. They all wanted to, instead of being introduced individually, they all decided, since they all going to the same place, which we were very fortunate at a late time to get all of our kids into one place. They all decided to go here together to make sure they all could look out for each other. I will call them up individually and introduce them, and then I'll let them announce what school they'll be attending. First, we have Xavier Monroe. He played offensive line. Xavier came to us last year. He came in last year and he didn't play, and I asked him why. He was like, "Coach, I thought it was too late." But obviously he didn't look at the size of the team, and we didn't have any linemen last year, previous year. But this year he decided to come out, and Xavier's probably the hardest working kid I've been around, because even right now, he comes and get my keys and goes into the weight room. He's been in the weight room. He started off not really strong, but now he's in the weight room every day, even after the season has been over. Next, we have Malik Thomas, another offensive line. Malik was the first person that he was the first player, one of the first players I met when I took the job over here. Malik has been a 2-year starter for us at offensive line. Next, we have Rufus Freeman, who's our utility player, athlete. Rufus has been with me both years also, one of the hardest working players. Rufus made second team all-region this year as a strong safety. Next, we have Zaquel Hickson, another one of our two-year starters, also a defensive back. Next, I have Tunde LeBaron, who's a defensive end linebacker. He's another utility player. He also, Tunde finished last year with over 100 tackles, despite playing different roles, and he also helped us out on offensive line. Next, we have Martavius Favors, who is also a 2-year starter as an athlete, second team all-region 2 years in a row. And finally, we have Dexter Swift, also 2-year starter, also members of the basketball team, and he also made second team all-region. And at this time, I'd like the parents to come up with him and stand next to him, and I'll give them their right, fellas, I don't know which one of y'all decided to speak, but at this time, you guys can announce.
We are all attending Arkansas Baptist in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Let me make this last announcement. This is a very good moment for South Atlanta. This is probably one of the largest signing classes South Atlanta has ever had, and this is a stepping stone to what we hope will be a bigger signing class even next year. As we have about 15 to 20 juniors. That's our biggest class next year. All right. So thank everybody. Have a great day.
Again, thank you very much. Again, good luck to each of our student athletes. We're looking forward to some great things happening for them and for the students that you are kind of blazing the trail for here in the future. Now I would like to bring up our director, Mr. Jasper Jewell.
Let us give our sensational student athletes another round of applause. Now, in turn, student athletes, you need to turn to your parents, loved ones, extended family, and give them a round of applause. As stated earlier, we're doing some dynamic things here in Atlanta Public Schools. Region basketball tournaments start next week, actually, and we actually have 3 teams that are ranked in the top 5 of the state. South Atlanta boys and girls are both ranked in the top 5 of the state, as well as Benjamin Elijah Mays High School girls. So we're doing some wonderful things here in Atlanta Public Schools. At this time, this concludes our signing day ceremony here at Atlanta Public Schools at Maynard Jackson High School. We're set up for interviews in the back for coaches and players as well. Also, we understand that a lot of players and coaches are going to other signing ceremonies across the city as well, so please be safe in your travels. Good evening.
My parents were definitely my biggest supporters, as well as my closest friend and coaches. They've been definitely behind me throughout before I even came to high school, so I thank them for that.
It feels really good to know that I was granted with this opportunity that a lot of people aren't, and I get to pursue something that I love to do for free. Well, I did a lot of extra training, and I play AAU basketball, which gives us the opportunity to play in front of a lot of college coaches, so it gives us the exposure and the experience to play with a lot of great girls. So just good competition, good work during the summertime, so just hard work and dedication.
Well, it was a long 4 years, and towards like the end of the year, it was getting really down to crunch time, and I just started getting offers at the end of the season, like close to signing day. So it was real tough.
I chose Tulane because I felt like it was perfect for me on my visit. They just feel like family. It was very close, and they was with me since like 10th grade. They've recruited me for a long time, so I feel like that's a place for me to go.
I chose Louisiana Tech because of the atmosphere. It was a family atmosphere, and everyone there seemed to be supportive, and yeah.
I knew kind of like in the 8th grade, people told me I'm going to have to start thinking about where I'm going to go to school and stuff like that. So I just kept practicing, working hard, working out, and playing AU. That helped me get my scholarship looks and stuff like that, so yeah.
The college, they wanted both of us to give us a scholarship, and we decided to just go on down there since we was real close and one of the leaders on the team, as well both of the seniors, and we wanted to go down there and make a statement and come back to our city as we did something together as brothers.
I chose Southern because mainly it's closer to my home. I didn't want to go too far. I wanted to go far, but not too far, and I like the coaches up there. It's like one big family. And I'd like to thank my coaches, my parents, and my teammates over there. Anybody who supported me and you know, push me forward and push me to be better than what I was.
Well, it feels great because growing up, it was always one of my biggest things. Oh, I got to sign. I want to sign. So for me to sign on signing day, it's a great accomplishment. Yes, I will be playing wide receiver, punt return, kick return, well, all the specialties, and also baseball.
I'm looking forward to college experience, further my education, getting that STEM program I've been wanting, that engineering program I've been wanting, and also playing games and winning. I love the stadium I went to. I love the weight program. They're on the up and up. So I love, because I played for Best, we was on the up and up. I had to build a program. I love being that leader that I'm going to be at Benedict College.
I chose FAMU because it's always HBCU I wanted to go to. I mean, it's a warm, welcoming feeling at FAMU. And also at FAMU, they call their student body the FAMU League. And that's something I want to be a part of. I'm looking forward to early playing time and, hopefully progression to the NFL. Of course, I'm going to go into the sports marketing industry and hopefully become an agent and pursue my dreams.
I mean, I went up there for a visit. It was just a great experience. I got along with all the coaches and all the players. Everybody just seems nice, and I just love the atmosphere of college. And
I'm looking to major in either biology, chemistry, or nursing because I want to be a doctor of medicine. I'm looking forward to playing and winning conference championships and maybe a Division II national championship while I'm there.